At home, the palace of glass and stone swallowed him again. But he was not alone. He never was. In the corner by the low lamp sat the boy, knees tucked to his chest, eyes clear. The ghost carried the actor's own face, only younger, softer, untouched. He had been with him since youth, watching, always watching. "I had a strange ride home tonight," the actor said, loosening his tie. "An old legend tried to hand me his burden. Said fame is a prison, a locked room." He chuckled. "But that's his world, not mine. I know how to handle it. This is the age of social media. Fame doesn't suffocate. You can split it, multiply it, live 1,000 lives at once." The boy tilted his head, silent, his eyes steady. "Do you know the story of the Yaksha and Yudhishthira?" he finally asked. The actor smirked. "Another riddle?" The Yaksha asked, "What is the most wonderful thing in the world?" Yudhishthira answered, "Every day countless men die, yet the rest lives as if they are immortal." The words sank like stones. The actor waved it off. "You and your ghost stories, quoting Yama, the Lord of Death? What does that have to do with me?" The boy's face didn't move, but his gaze carried that unbearable weight, the knowing that the actor was deceiving himself. "I won't be trapped," the actor muttered. "I'm not them. I can bend this, remake it. My will is stronger than their verdict." The boy smiled and repeated, "Yet the rest live as if they are immortal."
Footsteps crossed the hall. His wife appeared, hair down, face bare, the comfort of ordinary life embodied. She touched his shoulder as she passed, a small anchor in the cavernous room. "You're still awake?" she asked softly. "Just talking to myself," he answered. "Ready for dinner?" she asked. They're seated at the table, the meal mostly done, one candle between them, no music, just the gentle clinking of forks, and two people who know each other well enough to skip the small talk. Wife: "Your mom called today." Actor: "Oh God, what level of guilt?" Wife: "Mild, standard issue. She asked if you were still running around like a celebrity. I said you were walking, mostly." Actor: "How generous of you." She smiles. He sets his fork down, absently folding his napkin like he's stalling for something heavier. Actor continued: "I've been thinking about them a lot lately, my parents, how quiet the house was growing up. Peaceful, quiet." Wife: "That sounds familiar." Actor: "My father didn't yell. He didn't need to." Wife: "They loved you." Actor: "They loved obedience, and I gave it to them until I figured out how to weaponize charm instead." A pause. He picks up his glass, studies it. Actor continued: "And now, look at our kids. One of them rewrites the rules, the other writes them down in pen." Wife: "Guess which one asked me to proofread their apology to the dentist?" Actor: "The one who flosses between lies. He's 13 and thinks morality is a spreadsheet, and she's 10 and already negotiating her way out of the solar system." Wife: "I caught her Googling how to buy lithium in bulk." Actor: "Jesus." They both laugh, but softly. There's love in the madness. Actor continued: "I don't worry about him breaking rules. I worry about him breaking under them. And her? She might either reinvent the wheel or set it on fire." Wife: "She won't break. She'll break something." Actor: "Sometimes I look at them and wonder if I've passed down anything useful. Did I give them anything besides my eyebrows and a lifelong need for applause?" Wife: "You gave them contradiction, which means they're already ahead of where you were at their age. They know love doesn't require silence. They're allowed to shout and laugh and fail, sometimes all in the same day." Actor: "And you're not worried she'll go too far?" Wife: "I'm worried she'll need bail money, but I'm also weirdly okay with that." A beat. Actor: "He's going to build a life that looks perfect. She's going to build a life no one sees coming. and I just hope I'm not the noise they have to work their whole lives to escape. Wife: You're not the noise. You're the static that keeps them grounded. Unpredictable, slightly overwhelming, occasionally profound. He smiles, but doesn't quite relax. Actor: You think they'll understand me someday? Wife: Not fully, but maybe that's not the point. Maybe the point is they'll forgive you for not being simple, and they'll love you anyway, just like we hoped someone would do for us. He reaches across the table. She takes his hand. Quiet, full. They clear the table together without words. The house, cavernous and echoing when empty, feels smaller with her in it. Upstairs, she curls against him with the ease of habit, her hand finding its usual place over his chest. Within minutes, her breathing slows into sleep. He lies awake longer, the night heavy with unspoken things, the veteran's words clinging, the boy's gaze lurking just out of reach. But with her warmth beside him, he tells himself it can wait. The ghost will come, but not yet.